What's up, guys? It's your boy Blackrue back with another live video. I'm going to try to do this live on Rockfin at the same time. Last time I did this, it gave me a lot of problems, but we're going to try to do it again just to see if it works. So we'll give people a few seconds to come on in here. So let's give y'all some seconds. Give people a second to come in, and I'll fire up this Rockfin. Hope everybody's had a nice weekend. Okay, and then we'll fire this guy up and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, if it gives me the same problems it did last week, I'll just be going. I'll just end this and start over on just straight to YouTube. But hopefully, it just flows nicely today and it doesn't give me any problems because I need this to go to Rockfin as well. So let's see what happens. What's up, Casper Holstein? What's going on, brother? What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? Okay, it seems like it's rolling well for us. So I'm gonna keep going and we'll see what happens here, y'all. If y'all got any questions, please put them in the chat. We should have some time to get to them here. Hosky says that the Ripple case is going to end this week. We had a couple different times where like people have said stuff. Paul Barron said it would end, and somebody else said it would end. Officially, like from the paperwork on the case, it says it should be over by March 2023. So in like basically 3 months, 3 or 4 months. If it does end this week, I'd be happy with it. I've already loaded my bags, but I'd like to load them some more. So let's hear what Hoskinson has to say over here. Let me bring it up. This is a pretty cool AMA, by the way. He gets into some stuff that one might find to be conspiracy, and I didn't know Hoskinson was like into stuff like that, and that he would even say it like directly, right? But speaking of, definitely come over here and check me out on Rockfin. I just made an episode I'm very proud about, applying the 7 hermetic principles to investing. It's a very great episode. It's not a premium one, so you can come over here. Anybody can go and watch it. So definitely check that out. Applying the 7 hermetic principles to investing. Rockfin is supposed to be doing something where they're changing their subscription thing, where like creators can offer to their guys whatever they want to like become a premium person. So if that changes, I may offer it for lower than the $10 that they say that you have to give to become a premium person. So I'll keep you guys on notice for that. But before we start this Hoskinson thing, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, Bitcoin just came under 17K. And it looks like Litecoin's over here right under 75K. Or I'm sorry, right under $76. You can see here Litecoin is going pretty bullish. But yeah, let's get to this Hoskinson thing right quick. I think my volume is up and all of that. So here we go.
Inside the body that you tend to accumulate. So,
okay, it sounds a little bit too low to me. Maybe it's not up. Oh, it is up. I don't know why it's so low, but anyways, let's play it. And he sounds a little bit too fast here. We'll go with 1.4 speed.
You can do that, and you're going to lose some fat. Probably at the end of all this, maybe 4 to 5 pounds, give or take. That's good. But then I have to regain the muscle, and I have to refeed properly. But I did it for a cleanse in that respect. I will go on a protein sparing modified fast at some point because I do have about 50 pounds of fat that I've accumulated throughout the years to lose. And it's so easy as a CEO. You get maybe 4 or 5 pounds a year. It's so subtle. It's not a lot. It's a ½ pound a month. Who sees that? But you do it for 8 years, 10 years. It's here. And it just lasts. Anyway, consult your doctor and nutritionist, for I am not one. This is just my personal experience.
I think it's here, or it was like a minute ahead of time. I thought it was right there. I'm so sorry about that.
Heard about those 3 crypto billionaires
Okay, yep, that wasn't the part. Okay, hold on.
Whacking you.
It's just a little bit further back. Okay, here we go.
A lot of nastiness inside the body that you tend to accumulate. So you can do that, and you're going to.
Unless I heard it wrong. Let me see here. Hold on 1 second. If I can't find it here, we can find it on Twitter because it's directly on Twitter.
And I feel fine. I'm answering questions. I'm 23 minutes into this AMA. I'm fired up, ready to go. I exercised this morning.
All right, let's just find it on Twitter because I thought I had it right where the thing is, but apparently not. So let's just pull it up here on Twitter and we'll hear it here. So here we go. Let me pause it.
I've heard rumors that the Ripple case will be.
Oh my gosh, everything is going wrong here. I apologize, guys. Let me turn that up.
I've heard rumors that the Ripple case will be settled December 15th, and we'll just see. And that could have catastrophic implications for the industry, one way or the other. But, you just keep moving forward. Regardless of what happens, it's a decentralized ecosystem that you guys control. And the United States of America doesn't get to say that Cardano lives or dies. You do, the world. Okay, that's the point of decentralized ecosystems. And we're going to work as hard as we can on our side to make that protocol better, but we're just a voice in a chorus. There's 15 other development companies. There's an MBO on the way. I've heard rumors that the Ripple case will be settled December 15th, and we'll just see.
December 15th. If I come over here and I look, and by the way, I'll be out for questions in just a second. If I come over here and look at XRP itself, everything seems to be going down tonight. And shout out to those guys who are patrons. I do have a patron only stuff where we look at astrology. If you kind of look at the astrology on tonight, since the moon is in opposition to Pluto, you could kind of almost expect or maybe think that it would go down tonight. But that's something that's a Patreon exclusive where I have a video for those guys to look and see how to use this astrology system. So it seems like everything's going down because all my freaking alerts are going off at the same time here. So Litecoin past 75 now. Quant as well. 114. Everything's going quite far down as it seems. And I think XRP just went off too. Yep. So see if we got anybody in the crowd here. What's up, Robert Hampton? Oh, I knew it. Okay. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, it's okay. The recording is here. Oh, Robert, your comment confused me just for a second. I thought the recording had died. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Okay. What do you think of Tether? I think Tether's going to be around. I think it's fine. Everybody always thinks Tether's going to die. Tether's going to die. I think it's fine. There's way too much money wrapped up in Tether for it to be like out of here or anything like that. Yeah, Tether's sticking around. Uh, if Tether failed, like same thing kind of is like Coinbase. If Coinbase failed, the market would be in some trouble. In some trouble. In some trouble. So like Coinbase is like 10% of the market, and then Tether, a lot of different companies use Tether for liquidity. So I don't like the market would be in major trouble if something happened to Tether. I really don't think it's going to fail because there's way like it would hurt too much of the market. It would hurt way too much of the market. Let me see. We got another alert going off over here. This is good for us to know to have these alerts actually go off because we get to see in real time what's going on. So Bitcoin under 16.9 now. And again, if you're a Patreon like Casper, shout out to Casper for being a Patreon. You would know that Pluto being in conjunction or Pluto tends to have some type of reaction with Bitcoin. Certain planets do. I'm not going to tell them all because this is Patreon exclusive info. You guys will have to check that out to know what's going on in the market or know what's going on as far as that indicator goes. We don't. We just use it as an indicator, just an extra indicator. So, what do you guys think if this XRP case ends here? I'm really thinking if it ends, XRP may go to hell. It may go to I, for sure $1, but it might actually be quite possible that it reaches $2, right? Here in like the last bull market, it got as high as going up to $1.56. But I think if this case ends, it might actually hit $2. I think this is like around the time that the case hit them. They were up as high as $3, and then boom, the case hit them, and they went all the way down to like 28 cents. So then down to 20 here. So really getting them here, like the patrons got them at like 33 cents. Getting them at 33 cents is a real bargain. Yeah, it's a real bargain. But if this case ends in their favor, I honestly think we might see them get to 2, and we for sure see them get to $1. There are even rumors of Ripple going public. Go over here, Ripple. And then if you guys have any more questions, please definitely put them in the chat. So here we go. Ripple will explore IPO after the SEC lawsuit ends, CEO says. So this is straight from Brad Garringhouse. And this probably must have been when he spoke at Davos. He spoke at the World Economic Forum this summer. So this is must have been what he said. And this is coming from CNBC, right? So straight big news. Again, you got a couple articles here talking about it. Ripple, and we'll just go to this one here. Ripple considering IPO after this SEC lawsuit wraps up. So no matter how this goes for Ripple, they're in a very, very great position, especially worldwide. They can just leave the US if this goes against them. They got things going on with the UAE. They got things going on with the World Economic Forum. They got things going on with central banks outside of the US. They got things going on with a whole bunch of people worldwide. So, well, however America decides for them, it really doesn't matter. I don't think at this point. But if it does go positive in their direction, and these guys go public, oh man, it's like the coin will just go so bananas, guys. And I know a lot of people's arguments are Ripple's doing great, but what about XRP? It doesn't really have a use case, or it's not being used in all of this stuff like with the central bank and all of that. Ripple's technology is. XRP is one of the biggest assets they have under their control. So you bet your bottom dollar if they're getting all this liquidity going Sorry about that, guys. Man down, man down. So apparently, I just can never do this with Rockfin. Apparently, that's crazy. I think the Rockfin must have died too. Yeah, I think the Rockfin died as well. So, so let me see here. Let me kill the Rockfin. And now that the Rockfin's killed, let's see if we can put sharing back up. And if this dies, I'll just go on to the YouTube and just come straight back on here with you guys through the YouTube. Um, this is a recent occurrence. I don't know if Rockfin's changed something in their code or if StreamYard's changed something in their code. But they need to get this figured out because this does not work. Let's see here. Present. What's up, Crypto Clyde? Okay, I'm gonna share screen. I'm gonna be very cognizant on if the broadcast ends or not. I think Rockfin was the thing that's like causing us an issue. Um, but if the broadcast ends, I will just make sure I go back over to YouTube. Um, I don't know where you guys heard the last point of what I said, but it seems to me that the World Economic Forum doesn't give a damn. Like, um, um, World Economic Forum, UAE, all these different people don't give a darn about this SEC case and what's happening to Ripple. So that either says to me, one, it doesn't matter, or two, they know it's going to end positive in Ripple's favor. Either way, I think the future is very bright for them. And I'm really kind of a little pissed off that it's going down right now because I bought some earlier today. This might this might mean I might buy some more tonight. Who knows? But yeah, let's see here. Where is it? Looking for Trading View. There we go. Trading View. So yeah, there we go. So let's do a little digging. Why don't we? Okay. So let's go to the 4-hour chart and see if we can see a little bit more of what's happening. Okay. So on the 4-hour chart, it's hit oversold. So it's the same happening with Bitcoin, not yet. So Bitcoin hasn't hit oversold on the 4-hour yet. So chances are it's probably going to hit oversold before it bounces back. So probably going to go down a little bit more until it hits oversold and bounce back. Any other questions from you guys tonight? I think we got, okay, here we go. Stacks on a little bit of run today. How do you feel about the Stacks token? I haven't checked out Stacks in a while. Let me check out Stacks for Nerd Up Inc. Marv. I hope he's still in here. Let's go pull it up. So first thing I would want to do with Stacks is I know they have DeFi. Let's see what their DeFi looks like. Okay, so they still got 8 billion in their DeFi. I know I heard BitBoy talking about Stacks a little bit. So Stacks, they have the city coins there with them. Like so the Miami coin and all of that. That's all on Stacks. And these are their swaps indexes, it seems. It seems over the last month they've been picking up some volume. So, okay, you're here. All right, perfect. So let's see. Seems like they've been picking up a little volume this last month. Let me just refresh this list again. Okay. So let's see if we can find some news with stacks. Uh, One thing I would like to see is if we go over to Benzinga Pro, we look at news and details. So if we look at, let's say, I don't want to edit it. Stacks. Okay, this is not. Okay, there we go. Stacks. I want to see if it'll pull up crypto news. It might. Okay, maybe not. Let's try that one more time. And what is Stacks symbol? I think it's ST. Nope, don't want to watch list. STK, right? Or XT, STX. Okay, it has news here. That's nice. Okay. Rising Stacks price need to blah, 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 blah. Stacks Nave. Okay, I heard Big Boy talking about this like not too long ago, and I think he was just saying that it was on a run here, and I guess it is on a run. Let's see here, last couple days. Okay, somebody had a big buy this month in stacks, like a huge buy. Let's see here. I can't quite zoom on in on that. I think it's like what 3 million. That's quite a big purchase there. It literally spiked the price. So maybe that means something is coming. Who knows? Um, but yeah, that just may be a sign that something big is coming here. Um, yeah, you can see it right here, just nothing, and then bam, a huge just purchase. So maybe that's pointing to something coming. Thanks for pointing that out, nerd up being Marv. Maybe we see something coming in stacks in the next couple days. So that was a huge purchase. Huge purchase. Okay, so yeah, it seems to be working fine now that I shut down the Rockfin. Dang on shame. Because I think Stacks is like they almost describe it as like a side coin of Bitcoin. Um, so like it can almost be described as like a Lightning coin competitor or Lightning network competitor, because Stacks kind of brings like DeFi and stuff to Bitcoin, and it's interesting. I think there's a world where Stacks and like the Lightning Network can exist like right next to each other, but yeah, there's some type of huge news that happened that there's some type of something that went on because somebody bought a whole bunch of it. You're welcome. And I know somebody asked me to look at Frax Finance. I still would need to do a little deep digging on that. Haven't looked at it just yet. So far, I've been doing that little deep diving on Litecoin and Dash. And if we go over and look at these guys, Litecoin, I was surprised that it can be used on the Lightning Network. That the Lightning Network actually accepts it, and its halving is coming up next year, August. And if we go to the daily chart, you can already tell just chart wise that it's kind of gone bullish here. The 50 looks very close to crossing 200, which is called the golden cross. We kind of got a mini golden cross, if you will, because the 8 crossed the 50. So that kind of telegraphs it a little bit. If we wanted to say that was the mark, we would have been in like a month early if we said that was the mark, right? So that's something. And I was looking at Dash only because its halving is going to be in May. So possibly after the whole XRP thing is done, getting into Dash might be something to look at. Because again, its 8 already crossed its 50. And it seems like the 50 is heading to cross the 200 here. So it's going to be something to watch. Let me put this. If it passes $48, that'll be something to very much watch here. But after I did a little research on Dash, it seems like, it seems like there's some stuff going on. So I'm only going to make this trade for just the halving. All right, guys. So as long as we don't have any more questions, sorry about that whole deal with the Rockfin. I guess I can't just do Rockfin on here anymore, simulcast. I'll try to figure that out, like with StreamYard, to see if they can get that fixed. I'll be joining you guys tomorrow. Saying it's like I don't know if the Benzinga show is happening, but either way, I'm going to be joining you guys tomorrow. So have a good one, guys. Peace.